Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how to make a no-sew blanket. We are making it for a baby. So if you haven't already, please subscribe my channel. Please like and share my videos. And this is a very beautiful color and very beautiful print baby fleece fabric. For this we took, my friend wanted to gift it to somebody she knows who is having a baby. So I taught her how to make it. We both together made this, and we are also sharing that video with you all. So she took a plain fabric for the backing, and whatever the baby colors are, and for the top we took a polar bears print on the top. So both are the fleece fabric. We got it from Joann's, yard and half each. You could make a baby blanket for yard on each side, but we thought yard and half will be useful up to the baby turns into a toddler also. He can take it to the daycare. What I'm doing here is evening out removing the salvages and evening out, when they are cutting it out of the bolt, sometimes there are edges are uneven. So I'm just correcting all that, cleaning it up. My dog is waiting for me. I need to entertain him. Hey, Dewey. What you doing? You want to play with it? Hey. He's wondering what we are doing. Anyway, once I finish that backing fabric, I'm doing the same thing with the top fabric. We are individually cleaning both the fabrics right now, but then we need to put them together with wrong sides together. Right sides come on the top. So make sure both wrong sides are together. So evenly, like short sides. See, I'm going to cut the salvage here. It's a very easy, very forgiving project. Here and there, see, look at that. That was very uneven. So I'm just snipping off that little piece over there and then removing the salvage. So even though there is a little bit unevenness here and there, this is very forgiving project. So that's why I'm not using any rulers or anything. You can if you want to. Actually, I'm really comfortable with roller plates, but this fleece fabric, you can make a terrible mistake with this here. You can't go wrong with this project. Actually, this is very, very forgivable. So anyone can. Usually, I've seen a lot of younger kids, like the 8-9-year-old, make this. That's their first project, first quilting project, So if you have a child, they're interested in summer vacation, they don't have anything to do, you can make, even boys like it too. They can make their own blanket or make it for somebody and give it to them. If size is as desired, you cannot change the width of the fabric because that is what it is. You get it 45 inches or something. So the length you can go bigger. If you want a width also, you can join them together. It doesn't look ugly or anything, but join them together. So you need to sew them. Joining means like you can join in the middle also with the same kind of waving, but here I'm not showing you that now. I'll show you later on, but I'm going to show another one without sewing. With sewing, you can join them by sewing or join them by weaving. Either way you can do it. So right now we are going to just pay attention to this pattern now. There are several ways of this weaving part, but I'm going to pick one, my favorite one actually. This is I love it. I made so many of them like this, and they all look pretty. So first what we need to do is, instead of trying to even out all this, because if you do it on the floor you can even out all the edges and clean up, like correct it if there is anything less or more, like even out, cut them out, and make sure the both pieces are same, and put them the wrong sides together and spread it out on the floor. I don't know, I cannot sit on the floor for that long, so I chose to do it on the table. The table is not big enough for that. So what I do is, like every time I do these projects, I take the shorter sides first. I join the shorter sides on both of the both pieces. See, first cut the 3 by 3 inch square on the corner. First one corner I start with. Cut that 3 by 3. I mean, we have to cut all the edges, but I'm not worried about the other ends right now. I'm just concentrating on one edge and one corner. Cut a 3 by 3 piece and remove it, and then even out that edge and start cutting the strips 3 inch long, 1 inch wide. You can take 2.5 also. Whatever you take, like whatever the corner piece you measured and cut it, take it out at the same length strips you need to make. The 1 inch wide, just snip the strips all over, like that side. I'm showing only few first in the beginning, and then take that strip and fold it upwards, like both pieces together, and snip it as I'm showing you. Snip a hole there, just a little bit of hole, about a 1/4 inch hole or 1/2 inch hole, and then push these both the strips together upwards into that hole. You can do downside also, from the bottom also, but that gives a different look, and this gives a different look. Either way it looks good, but my favorite is from the top. That way, like when you wave, like you push the strip into the hole from the top and pull it back, you see there is this color, like plain color from the back side, backing color shows up a little bit on the edges. It looks very cute. This, I have shown it several times, how I'm waving it, how I'm cutting the pieces, because it's very important, because you don't want to get confused here. That's why I'm showing over and over, so that way you can learn and try it on a piece of scrap piece, and then you can work on this one. So when you're snipping it in the beginning, it kind of like when you bend that strip back and snipping the hole in there. See right now how I'm doing. That is initially, even though I did so many of them, first 4 or 5 strips, it's kind of hard to make that hole until they get hold of like how I can do it. Since I didn't do it in a long time, I felt like kind of uncomfortable with it. My friend is doing now. For her, this is the first time she's doing. See, that's how you need to push it through that hole and pull it from the bottom. When you pull it, you see that, look at that. The bottom side design, plain fabric comes on the top and on the joint, like slightly, and it gives a nice look. She's having a hard time because she's doing it for the first time. Anybody who does it first time, it's a little harder. If you have anybody like this to help you, like put together a baby blanket, yard and half each piece, like you can do it in 45 minutes or half an hour to 45 minutes pretty quickly. Actually half an hour, I could say. But since we are taking the video, it took longer than you supposed to be. See, she's doing it from the, because it's first time, like that's her second strip. She was trying to pull it from the bottom, but I stopped her. See, here I'm showing, because if you do it from the bottom, you do all of them from the bottom. So that's a different design that looks cute too. If you're doing it from the top, it is because we have a two different designs. On the bottom is a plain and top is printed. So I wanted a certain look so that this looks better that way. If both sides you have, I made one for my son, like both plaid on both sides. So it doesn't really matter either way you do it. But once you chose one way to do it, I did it his from the bottom. Once you chose from the bottom, you do all of them from the bottom. Once you chose from the top, you do all of them from the top. So we finished from both sides actually. Now look, if you could see how the corner looked. Actually, we didn't finish both sides. One side finished and another. So now both sides finished. Now it is easy to spread it out and even out the both edges. That's why I wanted to start from one side, one shorter side, and then go to the one longer side, like yard and a half length. And once that is finished, you spread the whole thing on the table. Now since the wovens, the other two sides are secured already, we finished weaving, so that part can hang on from the table, and the rest of it can be even out on the table. And see, if you see it, it's uneven over here. That bottom fabric is more than top fabric, so we need to cut it off and remove it. So here I'm showing you one more time how I'm weaving it. That's it. It's pretty easy. You see that piece of, like, bottom side plain fabric. You can see there how cute it looks. When all of them are finished, it looks cute. Now I'll show you how I can do from the bottom. See, this is cute too. See, this side it looks like that. This the other back side it looks like that way. So that's why I wanted on the top side to look prettier than bottom side. It's actually, there is no side, you can use both sides. But here, since we picked the plain one for bottom and printed on the top, I chose to do that way. There are several different ways. Maybe some other time I'll show you different ones. But hope you like this video. This is a very easy and forgiving project. If you have a friend or somebody having a baby, you can make it for them. You can make it for you for the lap blanket kind of thing. And these fleece fabric comes on sale sometimes at Joann's. You get it for very, very inexpensive. So it's right now we didn't get any sale, but we needed it, so we made it. So try this and let me know in your comments if you have any other suggestions. If you want me to show differently something, let me know. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much for watching. And if you haven't already, please subscribe my channel, like and share the video. Thank you all. Thank you very much.